Hello everybody, Don't Blink here again with another Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay commentary for you guys, and today I'm playing Squad Deathmatch on Nelson Bay using the Medic class with the MG36, MP443, Increased Healing Factor medkits, and Magnum ammo equipped. And today I'm going to be reviewing the MG36 light machine gun, as well as talking about the upcoming patch that's coming to the PC version of Battlefield Bad Company 2. It's going to be making its way to consoles eventually, but they haven't set a release date on that, so I'm just going to stick to what they've said so far. But first let's talk about the MG36. It's almost identical to the XM8 light machine gun, which I reviewed on Pixel Enemy a while back. So if you're interested in seeing that, you can go ahead and check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. But in terms of damage, it's third best among the light machine guns with 14.3 max damage and 12.5 minimum damage. It also has the third best firing rate with 750 rounds per minute. Its reload time is the best among all of the light machine guns with just 6.4 seconds. And its spread is identical to the spread of all of the other light machine guns. All of the light machine guns are going to be exactly the same in terms of accuracy on their first shot. It's the spray that differs between them. And the MG36 has the second best spray of all of the light machine guns with 0.5 base spray and 0.43 zoom spray. Its its recoil statistics are not as good, with the third worst amplitude and second worst kick, but I don't really notice the recoil, so that's kind of a weird statistic in my opinion. I know a lot of people think that this gun has basically no recoil, and I would probably have to agree, because when I fire down the sights, the sight really doesn't move that much, so I don't know what the deal is there. Its magazine has 100 rounds, and it has a built-in reflex sight, which is kind of cool, so you don't really have to install any sort of secondary sight like the 4x or the red dot if you want to have, that nice sighting accuracy. But that's about it for the MG36. I really like this gun. I didn't really use it for the first 40 levels that I played this game, but I just got into it and I like using it. It's a lot of fun. It's very accurate. It's good for hip firing right there. Perfect example. And yeah, that's about it for this gun. Something interesting comes up in a little bit here. One of my teammates, he gets killed, and I show off a little trick that I picked up. Yeah, right here. See, my teammate's on the other side of the wall. You can actually revive through walls, and it'll teleport your teammate to the side of the wall that you're on. So, quick little tip for you guys. Now let's talk about the patch that's coming up. I know in my previous patch discussion video I talked about the improved hit registration and the change that they're making to the 2-second spawn immunity. But some other things that they're going to be changing are, number one, slugs are going to be less accurate when hip firing, and I'm very happy about that. It means that slugs will only really be effective at longer ranges, which I think is the sillier range for a shotgun to be accurate at, but at least it's gonna be nerfed in some way. And the AT4 is gonna be buffed against vehicles and infantry. It's gonna be doing more damage against armor, it's gonna be moving faster and accelerating faster, and it's gonna have more splash damage, although it's still not gonna have as much splash damage as the other rocket launchers, so don't worry about it becoming the new Carl Gustav or anything. Speaking of which, the Carl Gustav is getting reduced splash damage. Thank goodness, that thing has needed a nerf for so long. And the M95, its one-shot kill range is being increased to make up for the fact that it has such a slow rate of fire. So it might become my go-to gun when it comes to quick scoping and no scoping, because one-shot kill range is obviously very, very important for that purpose. All weapon damage to the MCOMs is being reduced by 50%, and that is a huge change. I know a lot of people were hoping for some other different sort of change, but at least they're changing something. I think 50% less damage, that's quite a bit less, and hopefully that's going to fix a lot of the issues. It's going to take a long time to crate bash if you're going to be doing that, if you like to swing that way, I guess. So that's good. Hopefully defending teams will have a bit more of a chance when it comes to counteracting crate bashers now, because it's going to take a lot to take down a crate now. The AN-94 is being nerfed. It's going to be doing less damage at close ranges, so it's going to be mostly a long-range sort of gun, which is good. That gun was definitely overpowered. And the F2000 is getting increased accuracy while moving, so it's going to be more of a run-and-gun type of assault rifle, so that's kind of cool. I just started using the F2000 myself, and I have to say it's kind of fun to use. It has such a ridiculous rate of fire, and it sounds kind of funny and it looks kind of funny, but it's actually pretty effective in this game. I know a lot of people found it to be absolute balls in Modern Warfare 2, and it's kind of created a stigma around that gun, but it's quite a lot of fun to use in this game as well as in Medal of Honor. They're also increasing the buckshot damage at close range, so the standard buckshot is going to be more effective, and I think that's good. I have never really used the pump action shotguns with the buckshot because I just never really found it to be that useful, especially when compared to slugs. And finally, they're lowering the damage for the M60 and the MG3, and I think that is a very welcome change. The M60 has been overpowered forever. I know they nerfed it pretty early on, but it's still kind of ridiculous, especially since it's so darn accurate. And the MG3, they're just reducing the damage on that since it has such a high rate of fire. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed either the review or the patch discussion, or maybe even both. And other than that, I went 33-9. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh, and one more thing, guys. I have a video up on Pixel Enemy. It's a 31-2 3-minute cruise missile with a bolt-action sniper rifle, and I talk about how the bolt-actions are overpowered. And I also talk about some new DLC that's coming out for Medal of Honor, so go check that out. A link will be on the screen and in the description. See you guys later. Bye.